All right.
Okay, I'm recording it, and
Cool.
then maybe just share your screen. I guess we'll do a test round. If it keeps working out, we'll just keep going. If there's like a hiccup, we'll start over.
Yeah. All
Okay.
right. Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it.
All right.
Okay.
So
Uh,
do I create an account?
no, not yet, not yet. So
Okay.
let me start with the whole thing yet. Hold on.
Mhm.
Um, um, okay. Ready?
Let's do it.
All right. So hi Rohan. Thank you for taking the time to help us today. My name is Michelle, and I'm one of the developers of this application called Repo Scout. Today we're going to have you try one out our website application. So the session will take around 40 minutes. So before I start, I want to go over a few things. So we're testing the application, not you. There's no right or wrong answers, and if something is confusing or frustrating, that's information about the design, not about you. Please think out loud as you work through each task. Tell us what you're thinking, what you expect to happen, and what you notice. Even as well, reaction like I'm not sure what to click is very helpful. It's okay to get stuck. If you can figure something out, just tell us what's going through your mind. You can ask to move on to the next task at any time, and you can leave at any time. Your participation is completely voluntary. So try to think like a developer who is interested in getting to start with the open source contributions, but doesn't have a structured way to do it yet. So we'd like to record your screen and audio so we can review the session later. The recording is only for our team and our professor. It won't be shared publicly. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, do you have any questions before we start?
No, it was pretty straightforward.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you some demographic questions. So, what is your current role? Like a student, full-time developer,
I'm a
other?
student.
Okay. Let me record that. Um, how many years of programming experience have you had?
I'd say about 20, I'd say 2.5 years.
Okay, 2.5 years. What languages in coding are you comfortable with?
I'd say I'm most comfortable with Java. That's probably number one. And then Python, SQL, and obviously, the front end tools like HTML, CSS, and React.
Okay. Do you have any experience with open source contributions or projects?
I don't have experience with open source contributions, but I've done projects through class and through certifications.
Okay. So I'm just gonna mark that as like personal projects.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, do you know more or less what your GitHub browsing frequency is? How often do you use GitHub to maybe
Um,
check for projects or anything like that?
I I wouldn't say I'm a frequent user. I
Okay.
think I upload projects when they're assigned to me. So I'd say maybe I'm more like a once in a month type of guy to
Once.
upload stuff.
Okay. And what device do you use to I guess do your coding and activities? So like
Um,
desktop, laptop, other.
so I have like a dual setup. So my laptop is displayed on my desktop.
Okay.
So I guess we could just say desktop.
Okay. Um. Okay. Okay. So now I'm gonna start with like an intuitiveness check. So
Okay.
now that we have the application open, so you've
Uh-huh.
just landed on Repo Scout for the first time. Without me telling you
Uh-huh.
anything, please explore the application and tell me what you think it does
Okay.
and what you would do first.
Okay. Okay, cool.
So yeah, whenever you're
So
ready.
do you want me to just walk you through like my okay, cool. So since I don't have an account, I should probably create an account. So I'll just create an account real quick.
Okay.
This is a fake GitHub username, right? Or does it have to be my actual GitHub
Yeah,
username?
it doesn't have to be your actual one.
Okay, fine. Let's say Rohan123. And the password.
What are your thoughts when
So
you first see this?
so I, I think my question is these are repositories of other people. Like I can explore their work and see what type of projects they've done and whatnot.
Yeah.
And then I think what I like is that you've kind of sorted it by languages. So I see this as TypeScript, I see this as Go, and then if I want to see, other languages, like let's say I wanted to see C, then I could see all these C um, uh, repos. So if I click track or if I click this repo, like these repos are they generated or are they just like are they public repos that already exist?
Yeah, so these are public repos. They already
Okay.
exist on GitHub. The
Okay.
application is just, I guess, a channel to link
Okay.
you to these sources which you can potentially contribute to.
Oh, I see. So I get it. So you've created an application where you can contribute to open source projects, and based on your language, you can track it and then add stuff. Is that
Y-
what it is?
Yeah,
Okay.
essentially, what it is. So,
Okay.
uh, we are the purpose of the application is to connect you to the open source.
Okay.
Particularly, or I guess I'm gonna ask you this question. What do you think when you gave your tech stack, right, the languages that you know, etc. What do
Yeah.
you think that was for?
I think it was to see what sort of like what languages you know and sort of customize the repositories to your skills. It doesn't if I don't know C++, plus plus, it doesn't make sense for me to go to a C++ plus plus repository. So I think what I like is that you're creating an experience that's based on the user's skills and preferences.
Hmm.
So my question is, when you say this track button right here, right? Like I just clicked. Oh, what does that do exactly?
So, I will answer that in time.
Okay.
Right now, I guess my advice would be to just keep exploring with the application, keep
Okay.
like getting familiarized, and yeah,
Okay.
I'll give you my answers. I just want to
Okay.
right now
All
see
right.
your
That's fine.
perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think one thing I'm noticing is that there's a wide variety of languages, and in each language there's at least 6 or 7 repositories. So that's good. I think there's a variety of ways for me to contribute to the project. Um, and then this is the home page. I guess That's not working.
Oh, you're right now. You're on the homepage.
Oh, I'm on the home page. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Matches. Okay, so it's this. Oh, I see. Okay, so I just, could correct me if I'm wrong, but based on what I've selected, these are the best open source repositories for me to contribute to. And then, oh, these scores, what I see here, 9, 9, 9, and 8, this is like best matched based on my skills.
Yeah,
So,
correct.
this is, wait, I'm just moving this real quick. Okay, so it's in descending order. And like I assume you're going from 9 all the way to like 1 or 0.
Yep.
The Bitcoin wallet. Okay. Okay. All right. Uh, Hang on one second. It's just the Zoom toolbar is in the way, so I'm just moving it out of the way. So
Okay. Don't worry.
this has nothing to do with your website. All right. So I like how there's 100 matches for me. So I guess I could, you know, spend some time, like, I'll just pick one. This is a repo I like. It's very basic, it's showing you how to learn Python. It's broken up into days so that you can learn basics, like basic skills, and it's also in different languages, so that's cool. Um, okay, so there's a great variety of projects which I really like, and
Yeah.
then filtering the repo. So I assume this is you're filtering it based on languages. So if I say I only want Java repos, I could type in just Java repos. Oh, okay. Yeah, so there are some Java repos. So it's a mixture of Java and Python.
Yep.
Oh, okay, I see. So I didn't press spacebar. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So just Java, and then if I hit space, then just Python, and I guess the majority of yeah, SQL and HTML. Oh, yeah, HTML. Okay, yeah, this is great. I like how you've broken into different categories. That's good. So matches is good. Dashboard. So these are the repositories I'm tracking, like the ones which I'm working on.
Hmm.
So if I wanted to add one more repository, I could just say this or this, and then it would be added to my dashboard. Okay. So what is log repo? Oh, I see. So then, if I added something today, I would have said, okay, I'm just making something up, right? Just for
Yeah.
sample purposes.
Actually,
Right.
let's not do that one yet. Like,
Okay.
just I'll ask you that later on. Right now, I think you've gotten a good hint of like what the
Yeah.
application feels like.
Yeah.
So I guess now that you kind of understand, I'm gonna move into some of the tasks that I have planned.
Okay.
So let's see. Let me see. Okay. You already set up your profile. I guess my task right now is let's say now that you're here on the profile page, imagine that you are a developer. You said you mentioned you work with primarily Java and Python, but let's say for example you learned a new language.
Okay.
Right? So let's see what would happen if, for example, you wanted to update your profile. How would you go about it in this page?
Okay. So let's just say that I learned C, right? I wanted to improve my skills in C. So based on this profile, I would hit this pencil, and then I would add C,
Okay.
and I'd say okay. And then once I've added that to my profile, I would go to matches, and then I'm sure it's reloading based on what I just said, and I'd filter it based on C.
No, but let's try to stick with the profile page just for
Oh,
now.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
I think it's pretty straightforward. You just go to the languages part of the profile, and you just say C, and then I'm sure I'll get more. Wait, hang on. Oh, okay, it didn't save. Now it's saved. Yeah, now I'll get
Yeah.
more more projects pertaining to C.
Okay, just taking some quick notes.
Yeah, TikTok.
Okay. So yeah, essentially, as you can see, you can update your profile in any way. It seems to be pretty flexible. You can add an image, for example, update your name if your GitHub username changes.
Yeah.
So all of that is pretty much manageable. Okay, I guess now for the next task. So now that you have your profile set up, or in this case, updated, try to find some open source repositories that match your skills and interests. Browse what the application shows you, and find a project that looks interesting to you.
Okay. So I guess for this purpose, I'll stick to just Python projects. So I'll first go here to the matches homepage and select, okay, I want to filter the repos based on Python. So now we just have Python, and I would just scroll down and find something that appeals to me. So we have something for robotics, we have something for learning. I'm just trying to find something I like. So one second. Ooh, okay. This one appeals to me. the world's simplest facial recognition for Python. So we're creating, from what I see, is that we're creating a facial recognition program in Python. And one thing I noticed that the match score is a 6, which means it will be a bit of a learning curve for me, but that's fine. I think we all need to learn in some place, shape, or form. So I would track this repo, and then to I would click the link, view it, and sort of just read the README,
Mm-hmm.
um, see the features, and then from there, yeah, like I'm not going to read all through this, but my process is I would download this README, read everything, and then put the code onto my system, and then work on it on my end. And then once I'd be done, then I would, commit my contributions to this repo, and then I'm sure that would be updated on my profile.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, let's go back to the application.
Mhm.
Let's see now my next task for you. Okay, so now that you found the project that interests you, can you go ahead and add it to your personal tracker so you can come back to it later?
Yeah, I think I've done that. So track right here,
Oh, I
and
see.
then yeah, we'll go to dashboard, and it's right here, face recognition.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
I'll remove these other ones just to keep it simple.
okay.
Track, untrack. All right, yeah. So that should make it simpler.
Okay. Let's see. So from now that you have, can you talk about a little bit what you see on this page? Maybe things that point out to you. Maybe can you talk about how the projects that you tracked are organized,
Mhm.
stuff like that. Essentially what you see.
Okay. Well, I mean, I think maybe I probably shouldn't have deleted the other repos, but the from what I'm seeing is that there's one repository, and you have like statistics about it. So this is just I'm just focusing on one language. It's Python, and there's one repo. So do you want me to add more to like prove my point, or do you think this is just fine?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. So I'll just add more to sort of prove your point about the design. So I'm just going to add this, and then I'll add this, some random projects. But if we go to the dashboard, right, what I see right now is that I have three repos. It's in three languages right here, and you've specified what languages they're in: TypeScript, HTML, Python, and that's really good because it sort of categorizes it. It sort of makes sure that things don't get mixed up. So I like that part of the design.
Okay. Um, sounds good. Let's see. Was it, and I'm gonna ask you some questions about this. So, was it obvious to you when how to save a repo?
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward.
Okay. So, after you added it, how straightforward was it for you to find where the repo was added? Were you able to find it again in case you moved different tabs or anything like that?
I I think the confusion for me initially was between home and dashboard, but I think once I realized what dashboard was, it got straightforward.
Can you maybe talk a little bit more about that
Um,
initial confusion?
so my belief was that the homepage was sorry. Um I confused dashboard because I thought dashboard meant like something else. I didn't think that it meant like the projects we had. So I guess maybe you could just say instead of dashboard, like projects. That way it's clearer to the user what dashboard is.
What did you
Um,
think dashboard was?
um, I thought like I didn't think it was project. When I think of dashboard, I think of statistics. So like it was statistics about you. So
Okay,
yeah. So that's what I think. I just think dashboard sometimes means statistics. I didn't think it meant like your project. So if you could say your project, that's fine. But other than that, I think it's good. I don't think it's a bit of an accessibility issue.
what did you think it meant to statistics? Was
Huh?
it, what did you think it meant as statistics?
I think I think statistics like, total projects you have. Like, you have three
Okay,
projects. It doesn't go in detail about the projects you're doing.
okay,
Yeah, it's like data, like this is a graph. Here's what you've done so far. That's what I think.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So now that you've added your projects, so imagine you've been working on an issue in one of your tracked repos.
Uh-huh.
You opened a pull request on GitHub, and
Yeah.
now you want to log the contribution that you did for this project on Repo Scout. Um, Please record what you did, include a link to the PR, and set the current status.
Okay. So I just want to reiterate what you want me to do. You're saying that I hypothetically made a contribution and you
Yeah,
want me to use this app to log it.
yeah, like
Okay.
on this session
Cool.
that you worked on, what you did.
All right. So let's say we're doing the facial recognition thing, right? So let's say I'm gonna log my repo. I'm gonna say, okay, today is the 13th. What I did was I fixed a bug in the facial rec. 1 second. Let me just go here. Yeah. Okay. So focus area, um, facial recognition software. So when you say focus area, you're saying like what part of the project you're fixing?
Yeah, or I guess to as to bring back to you the question, what do you think focus area for you
Oh,
means?
to me, focus area means like what part of the project you're fixing, like what aspect of it.
Okay. Yeah.
And then okay, and then files created and modified. I'll just say I face detection. I'm just gonna write this one, face detection CLI to PY, um, fixed issue with recognizing, I think Obama's face. That what I learned, I'll just make up some stuff. Uh, do is test after every change. Okay, so this is what I think it means from the log that we've created. So I'm going to add the entry,
Okay.
and then oh, I like this feature. Over here, you can see what I've done and what I learned.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was pretty straightforward.
Okay. Sounds
Why
good.
did it say April 12th though? Did I say April 12th by accident?
No, good catch.
Yeah.
And that's something we will have to fix. Just let me
Okay.
write that down. Um, so now that you've added a log, are there maybe, from your perspective, any confusions on the relationship between the track repos and what the contribution logs are? Or does it make
Um,
sense?
no, it makes sense. I think maybe over here, like in you have all this you have this text, right? Maybe next to the title say like what it means. So for focus area, maybe in parentheses say what aspect of the project you did, and then you could say example, I worked on the facial recognition software, and then files created and modified say name the file you fixed, and then bugs fixed, write what you did, and then what I learned is pretty straightforward. But I think for those three, if you sort of give like a brief example of what to write, maybe like a sentence or two, that might improve it.
Okay.
Yeah,
So overall, you mentioned that adding a log, it was pretty intuitive.
yeah.
Can you talk a little bit more about that? Maybe about what was easy about it or anything like
Oh,
that?
what was easy about it was, so should I go back and show you how I came here, or should I just focus on this page?
Yeah, but you go back, and if you
Okay.
want, you can
All
like
right.
walk me through the process
Sure.
again.
Yeah. So, what I liked was everything here is structured. And then it clearly says log repo. So log repo. And then, you have a specific flow of how to put things. You have the date, the area, the files created, the bugs fixed, what I learned. And then it's very easy to add the entry. So what I liked was how you've sort of flowed the process.
Okay.
And what I've also liked is you've also shown on the side, what you've been working on, so that way you see a timeline of all the issues that have been fixed and what can be improved.
Okay. So um, now that you've added your log, let's say that you realize there's maybe something that you forgot to include,
Okay.
or something you just wanna edit. So if you can
Yeah.
open the log, um,
So should I go back and come back here or
no, you're fine there. Just
okay.
try opening the log that you just did.
Oh, so I'd go down here.
Yeah.
I'd click edit.
And yeah, so go ahead and maybe add any of the new information that you quote
Okay.
unquote missed and
So
um
yeah.
yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So let's just say I realized I put the wrong file name. It wasn't this. It was actually this because we're
Okay.
focused on recognition, not detection. So I'd go here. I'd say I use this one, and then yeah, fix the issue with Obama's face. Test after every change. Save. We're good.
Okay. And now let's see. Hold on. Huh? Now, say that you for some reason wanted to delete this the log that you just made, or if you want so that you don't delete this one, you can create a different log and then
Yeah.
delete one of them. How would you go about that?
So I mean, if I want to delete it, I would just hit the delete button.
Okay.
Pretty straightforward. And then if I wanted to add one more, I would just fill out this log again.
Can you go ahead with the deletion to just
Sure.
say you...
Sure. So just delete this one. Done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
One thing, maybe you should say, are you sure you want to delete? Because sometimes,
yeah.
you accidentally click the button and you're like, wait a minute, I don't want to do it. So like that's one feature I would add.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, Now that we talked about this, could you mentioned maybe there's you delete this by mistake. Do you think this could create maybe like some sense of maybe like anxiety or confusion by not having maybe this form of control?
Yeah, I probably could. Because
Okay.
if you sort of delete like one log, then then people won't see the things you're working on. So I think adding the "Are you sure you want to delete?" It's a nice touch.
Okay. So just some more overall questions. How easy was it for you to find the edit and delete options?
Very simple, very straightforward.
Okay. Did you feel confident when you were modifying? Did you feel confident you were modifying the right thing?
Yeah,
I'm guessing just a little bit. Was there maybe like a lack of confidence in deleting anything?
no, I mean it was pretty straightforward. The delete button was right there. I think it's just that anxiety of like, oh, I accidentally deleted it. That's one thing that could be improved. But besides that, it was a pretty straightforward process.
Okay. Let's see. Now that you kind of have like a overall feeling of the application, we've worked together on how to we interact with the application. I'm gonna ask you now some other additional questions. Um, if you wanted to see, for example, a summary of the contributions that you made across different repos, where would you look? And please show me how you would navigate that.
So you're saying if I want to see a summary of everything I've done so far?
Yeah, a summary of the contributions that you've made
Okay.
across different repos.
All right. Let me just add a couple, contributions to the project. That way
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
always
yeah.
know what to do. So I'm just gonna write random things here, so that way it's easier.
Yeah.
So date is the 13th, focus area, software, file one, error, error, good. And then I'll just add one more. 13th, focus area, testing, four, bug fixed, this file, and then whatever. So, okay, I'll add the entry, and then I'll go to the other repo that I have, and I'll add some more contributions there. Log repo here. Oh, no, 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 sorry. I selected the wrong date. 13. Okay. That's good. That's a good feature to add. All right. So you're saying that how do you see all the contributions you've made to the repo?
Yeah.
Okay. So I think I would go to my profile, and in my profile, I would see, where what's the dashboard. Hmm. Let's do one second. Let me think about this. This is the home page. This is the home page. This is matches. Okay. Dashboard. This is profile. Mhm.
Or I guess like maybe the question was worded a bit like
Uh-huh.
incorrectly. So maybe by like summary is meant like for the repos that you worked on, where would you see the logs
Oh,
essentially?
I mean, right here, log repo. You just could
Okay.
log repo, then you'd see I worked on this. Uh,
Okay.
Yeah, and then yeah, over here, I'd see I worked on this. Works great.
Okay. Mm.
Do you want me to delete this or keep it?
You can keep it.
Okay.
Okay. Now let me move into my other question. So if you were looking for your saved repos, where would you expect to find them?
Probably in the dashboard part.
Okay. Um, so I guess in the matches page, can you determine how to change what repositories populated the matches page?
Can you repeat that question again?
Yeah. Can you determine how to change what repositories populated the matches page?
Yeah, so I guess I could just filter it. I'd say, hey, um, let's just say I want to focus on HTML. I would go here and type in HTML. Oh, I misspelled that. And yeah, I see all, wait, hold on. HTML. Yeah, so over here, I can see the first three are all HTML projects. Um, this is mainly HTML. I'm assuming that all these other ones, the like the this one, they have HTML included in it. It's not like a main one, but
Mm-hmm.
these first three are like main HTML ones. So I liked how you have listed the main ones that are focused on HTML, and then after that, it's like the ones that are a mixture of HTML, Java, and CSS.
And now I'm gonna do another example. What if, for example, let's say you mentioned that you worked with Python and Java, right? Let's say that you didn't actually learn or know those languages. How would you go about that to, I guess, from this profile, remove those languages? How would you think that would alter your matches?
So you're saying if I remove Java and Python from my profile,
Yeah.
I mean, I think if I removed it, then it would just show HTML and C projects. I like it would just change my matches. So should we do that right now? Do you want me to remove Java and Python from my profile?
Yeah, so I guess like I was just trying to maybe provide like what you used with the filters was correct. You can change your matches
Yeah.
page on that. But for
Yeah.
example, if you just wanted to see certain projects that were only, for example, I don't know, C, let's say, how would you go about just showing like C
Oh.
projects?
Oh, I mean, I could do things. I could just do this, C, or hold on. Actually, I don't know if I've added C to I mean, to my profile.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But what if,
Okay.
for example, what if you only wanted to, without filtering, what if you only wanted to see C projects?
Oh, um, I'll just delete these.
Okay.
Yeah, and then go to matches, and then let's reload this. I don't know why it's so. What? Oh, I don't think it's saved. Okay, sorry. I just get rid of this. Good, good, good. Yeah. And then, yeah, I don't know why it's not.
Oh.
Huh?
Oh,
Um,
okay. So yeah, save C, choose C,
okay.
and then see at the bottom of the on the profile, save
Open
profile.
source dashboard.
No, no, on the save profile button.
Oh, okay. Interesting. That's the issue. All right, that's fine.
Okay. Now that we found, for example, that disconnect, maybe could you talk about that? And maybe that was not too clear from the website.
I I think what maybe should happen is, this is just what I've seen on other websites, is you should have like an FAQ part, frequently asked questions. How do I save my like if I make changes, how do I save my profile? Just basic questions on user uh you know y- like user experience. Because my initial thought was if I saved it here, you'd have to um you know like if I saved it here, it would save for the whole profile. I don't know you have to hit save profile. So maybe like having some directions or
Mm-hmm.
some FAQ portion where it says this is how you save your profile, this is how you edit your profile. That way, the projects are administered towards people's preferences. So I'm sure right now, yeah, see, right now everything's changed to C.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's continue.
Yeah.
Do you think that the repos that you were matched with are relevant to your skills?
Yeah, they like even before this, the Java and Python ones were pretty solid. They were relevant to my skills. And I think, like my skills, it really depends on what I've selected. Because if I didn't select the right things, and it would be because, I didn't make the right choices. So I think based on choices I made, the repos did represent the current skill set that I have in coding and in programming.
Okay. Do you think it's pretty easy to, I guess, tailor this application to what you know and your skills?
Yeah, I don't think it's that bad.
Okay. Okay. Let's next question. If you only want to see repositories of I guess we did this of a singular language, how would you achieve that? I guess you don't have to demonstrate it, maybe just walk you can tell me about the options, how you would go to just display projects of just one language.
Oh, okay. So I would go to my profile and then I would go to languages. I'd edit this and say, hey, I just want to see C. And I would save my
Okay.
profile. Um, and then once it's saved, I would go to like matches and then I would reload it and I would see projects based on my preferences.
And maybe is there any other option or way to do that?
Um, so I could always filter the repos. Like, let's
Okay.
say, hey, I changed my mind. I don't want to see C, I want to see Java.
In case you had Java, for example, registered right
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
Yeah. Java. Then this is everything that has Java in it. There's JavaScript, all that stuff. So I think it's pretty straightforward.
Okay. Um, I guess again for demonstration purposes, if you accidentally added the wrong repo or tech stack, how would you go about fixing that?
Oh, yeah. So if I added the wrong repo, right, I would go to my dashboard and let's just say the first one, I added it by accident, untrack it,
Mhm.
done. And if I added the wrong language, yeah, I would say, okay, I don't want to see anymore. I would say remove C, save my profile, and then you can see that there's no languages in the skill.
Okay.
But do you want me to add one back? That way it's better for us for testing purposes.
Sure.
Add a language. Yeah. So if I wanted to say, okay, I care about Java, I'd say, okay, here's Java, and then save the profile, and we're good. So now we have now our projects are going to be Java focused. So if we go to our dashboard, if we go to our matches, then we should see all Java related projects.
Okay. And now I'm gonna proceed to ask you some like Likert skill type of questions. So overall, this wraps the hands-on portion
Uh-huh.
of the interview. Now
Yeah,
that
yeah.
I have a short questionnaire. So I have some 13 questions. So for the first 12, I read the statement and you rate how much you agree on a scale of one
Okay.
to five, where one means strongly disagree and five means strongly agree.
Uh-huh.
There are no right or wrong answers. Just go with your
Uh-huh.
gut feelings and your
Okay.
experience.
Okay.
So let's start with the first 12 questions. Were you able to successfully complete setting up your profile?
Yes. So I strongly agree. Strongly agree. Yeah.
Okay. Setting up my profile was easy and intuitive.
Strongly agree.
Okay. I was able to find a repository that matched my profile.
Strongly agree.
The repository discovery experience was easy to navigate.
Strongly agree.
Okay. I was able to add a repository to my tracker without difficulty.
I would give it a 4 out of 5 mainly because I was confused about the dashboard thing.
Okay.
So I'd give it a 4 out of 5.
Okay. The process of saving our repository felt clear and intuitive.
Yeah, 4 out of 5. It's just because I'm saying that because of the delete button.
Oh, okay.
Or is that like another question you're gonna ask about
Uh,
deleting?
sorry, the delete button, which part are you referencing?
No, I'm saying like the reason I'm giving a 4 out of 5 is because of the delete thing, the delete button, where it's like if you accidentally hit delete,
Oh,
then
I see, I see.
yeah.
Okay. Uh, was not, where there was, sorry. Okay. I was able to create a contribution log entry successfully.
Yep. 5 out of 5. Yeah.
Okay. The log creation process was easy to understand.
What was the question?
The log creation process was easy to understand.
Yeah. Yeah. 5 out of 5.
Okay. I was able to edit or delete a log entry without confusion.
4 out of 5. Yeah. Yeah.
Because of the not warning
Yeah.
deleted.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then also the like with the log creation, what also needs to be there's like the wording, right? You have to like um I'll just show you. When I was adding like a contribution, you should just maybe have like a bit of a description on, what each means. Like what does focus area mean? Like what do you expect someone to write? What does file created or modified means? Just basic notes.
Okay. Okay. The CRUD interactions for the log entries felt straightforward.
Yeah, 5 out of 5.
Okay. So overall, RepoScout was effective at helping me manage open source contributions.
Very easy. 5 out of 5.
Okay. RepoScout was easy and intuitive to use overall.
Yes.
5 out of 5?
5 out of 5. Yeah,
Or
5 out of 5. Yeah, five out
okay.
of five.
And now I'm gonna ask you a more open response question. Do you have any final comments or suggestions for improving RepoScout?
Um, I think it's just I think my only suggestion I think it's a great app. I think my only suggestions are in the log when you're logging your contributions, just give examples as to what should go in the text box. And then I know the dates were messed up when we were adding contributions, so just the dates. And then just having like a frequently asked question so that way users know how to save things to their profile, how to go about. So just some directions. And then just maybe wording of the pages. So instead of dashboard, you just have projects because to me dashboard just means statistics. But besides that, I think this works great. It's just like minor changes that I don't think should take too long.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah,
Well, thank you for all your feedback, and I
yeah,
think this concludes our experiment. So thank you very
Mhm.
much.
Yeah. I know. Have a great day.
And
Goodbye.
thank you.